Governor Tony Evers says many of the challenges faced in 2020 will likely continue in this new year.
But as we reflect on these challenges, the magnitude of what this past year presented us, and the work we did together to prepare, adapt, and respond, let us also remember to grant ourselves grace, to permit ourselves perspective, to recognize our own resilience.
And during the 26-minute virtual address, the governor at times criticizing the Republican legislature for not taking much action this past year. And he highlighted three main challenges he wants to see addressed. Governor Evers calling on the state to invest $200 million to increase broadband access as part of the 2021-2023 budget. This as Wisconsin faces a projected $373 million budget shortfall. Now, as part of that budget, the governor also wants to see the legislature draw voting maps publicly while taking people's input into account.
Well, I believe, and I know many of you at home do, that people should get to choose their elected officials, not the other way around. Wisconsinites don't want maps that favor any political candidate or party. We just want maps where either candidate can win.
The third proposal discussed tonight, Governor Evers says he will call the legislature into a special session to address what he called an outdated unemployment system that caused delays and frustration for many this past year. However, Republican State Senator Patrick Testin says the Department of Workforce Development needs to look at its staffing rather than software.
They had to have known back in March that when they were going to propose the initial Safer at Home order, there would have been a huge spike in unemployment insurance claims. And the fact that the call centers were woefully understaffed, they weren't operating around the clock. I mean, this was a epic mismanagement.
Senator Testin says he's disappointed with the governor's tone at times, casting blame on the Republican legislature, calling on Governor Evers to speed up the state's vaccine rollout. Senator Testin adding a note of hope for cooperation as the Senate did pass an amended COVID-19 relief package on a bipartisan 29-2 vote today. The governor has said he would sign that bill if it passes the Assembly in its modified form.